Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into all things movies. Today I'm excited to talk about one of the most magical films ever made. Literally, we're heading back to where it all began with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So grab your broomsticks, tighten those Hogwarts robes, and let's dive into the magical world of Harry Potter. So Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is the film that kicked off one of the biggest franchises in history. Released in 2001, it was directed by Chris Columbus, and it does such a fantastic job of introducing us to this whole new world of magic and mystery. But what's the plot, you ask? Well, if you haven't seen the movie yet, where have you been? Okay, let's start with a quick recap of the story. The film follows a young boy named Harry Potter, who discovers that he's a wizard on his 11th birthday. That revelation pulls him from his dreary life with his abusive aunt and uncle and whisks him away to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Sounds like the dream, right? At Hogwarts, Harry learns about the mysterious deaths of his parents, makes some incredible friends, and even comes face to face with the dark wizard Voldemort, who's after the Sorcerer's Stone, a powerful artifact that could bring him back to full strength. And as always, Harry's right in the middle of all the action. Now let's talk about some of the themes that make this film stand out. It's not just all about magic spells and broomsticks, though that's a big part of the fun. At its core, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone explores themes of friendship, bravery, and the timeless battle between good and evil. There's also a lot about self-discovery. Harry's journey is really about him figuring out who he is, where he came from, and how love and loyalty play such a big role in his life. But what makes the characters in this movie so unforgettable? Let's start with Harry himself, played by Daniel Radcliffe. Harry goes through a huge transformation in this film. He starts out as this neglected orphan who doesn't really know his place in the world, but by the end he's a confident young wizard ready to take on anything. Then there's Hermione Granger, played by Emma Watson. She's the book-smart, know-it-all who evolves into this loyal and brave friend. And who could forget Ron Weasley? Rupert Grint plays him so perfectly, adding humor and heart to the trio with his loyal and courageous character. Ah, classic Ron. Chris Columbus, the director, really nailed the tone with this movie. He managed to create a whimsical yet slightly dark atmosphere that stays true to the novel. The magical world of Hogwarts feels so real, whether it's the moving staircases, the Forbidden Forest, or those charmingly eerie corridors. His attention to detail in the set design, combined with the special effects, brought the world of Harry Potter to life for the very first time. Now, I have to mention the performances. Daniel Radcliffe was only 11 years old when he started filming, and his portrayal of Harry is incredibly relatable. He captures the innocence and bravery of his character perfectly. Emma Watson was just as impressive as Hermione, delivering every line with confidence and wit. And Rupert Grint, well, he brings such a natural charm and humor to Ron that you can't help but love him. You can really see the chemistry between these three actors, and it only gets stronger as the series goes on. Now let's geek out a bit about the technical aspects. This film came out in 2001, but the special effects still hold up today. Think about the Quidditch match. Those flying broomsticks and the fast-paced action were revolutionary at the time. And John Williams' iconic score? It's nothing short of magical. His music adds so much to the atmosphere. I mean, who doesn't get chills hearing the first few notes of Hedwig's theme? Man, that music just transports you back to Hogwarts every time. And the cinematography, the way they captured the grandeur of the Hogwarts castle with those sweeping shots, the dark mystery of the Forbidden Forest, and the lively, magical atmosphere of Diagon Alley. It's all so beautifully done. But every movie has its ups and downs, right? So let's talk about a few things that maybe weren't as strong. Some scenes do feel a little rushed, especially if you've read the book. Certain characters and subplots don't get as much attention as they deserved. And that's always tough when adapting a story as rich as J.K. Rowling's. But despite that, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone does an impressive job staying true to the source material. So what's my overall verdict? Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is a timeless classic, a must-watch for fans of fantasy, adventure, and magic. Whether you're revisiting this film after growing up with it or watching it for the first time, it's a movie that captures the imagination and sets the stage for one of the greatest cinematic franchises ever. It's got heart, humor, and of course, a whole lot of magic. All right, that's it for today's deep dive into Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I hope you enjoyed this journey back to Hogwarts with me. If you liked this episode, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more movie reviews, breakdowns, and discussions. And hey, let me know in the comments which Harry Potter movie is your favorite. Until next time, I'll see you in the next episode.